game, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Toronto. It's the Broncos and the Mounties, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 25.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us north of the border in the beautiful city of Toronto, Canada. Straight ahead, a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it should be a great one, as it'll be the Denver Broncos and the Toronto Mounties. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports. And, man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game that this is the one that's the real challenge.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And trotting out there leading them is their fourth-year quarterback.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got. And that's a heck of a run right there.
That's caught by Gabriel Davis. Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Gabriel Davis, 60 yards. And the Broncos are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 7-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Gabriel Davis. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage. Our team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Williams. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 43. Williams will get this out wide to Odunze. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll fake the give, now Williams. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game, watching him try to take away that area of the field.
Throwing again here, Williams. On the screen, this is Eckler. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a fourth down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Eckler. Touchdown.
That's a great response here in this first quarter. And what I like about it is how they put this drive together. The other guys scored quickly to start the game, but this was smart football to not feel like you have to go out and score quickly yourself. So they worked the ball down the field, took their time, and finished with the touchdown run.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Throwing here, Purdy. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. He'll hit Jackson complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Seven, our score after 1. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Shotgun now with Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
They started on the ground with Eckler. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
To throw, Williams. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. To the air, Williams. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And out across midfield down to the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 45-yard line. Here's Williams. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. On play action, here's Williams. Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Broncos are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And he takes it all the way up to the 45-yard line. A huge play there for Denver. 42 yards. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Jacobs going to try the middle. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard. AFC title game, 2nd quarter action. 2 minutes to play. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Now Purdy. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Back to throw, Purdy. Steps away, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Purdy now to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Ferguson. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Toronto's offense ready to take over. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Looking to throw is Williams. And his throw is incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juwan Bentley. And the return will stop right around the 25.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's third and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. Here's Purdy. And Davis has it over the middle. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number one. Purdy looking to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Gabriel Davis with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 14-7. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Back out comes this offense now late in this first half. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Going for the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for the touchdown. And Xavier Legette, 71 yards. And the Mounties are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Broncos going to get one more possession in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. Now a 2nd and 2. Purdy from the gun. Over the middle, complete. It's Ferguson. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Well, he left no doubt about that one because even though he hasn't left the pocket, he's got a receiver in the area, so it's not grounding, even though there's no way that ball was going to be caught.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game as we send you down to Orlando. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. Running on first down, Eckler. He'll get this up to about the 44.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Escaping the pressure right. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Fast, slow, it doesn't matter. If you give a quarterback enough room to escape, he can hit you for a big gain. You've got to give him a little more focus moving forward.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Williams from the gun on third down. And the Broncos get there and take him down. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. So they bring out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. The Broncos offense and Brock Purdy getting ready for this next possession. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position. Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
AFC Championship tilt, third quarter of play. This is 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
Pass interference. Defense.
So instead of 4th down, 1st down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on, because 3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
Play action. Now Purdy. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. Inside the 20. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on...
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Mounties are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point attempt here still to come. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Broncos offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. Denver offense at the line ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. From the gun on 3rd down. Purdy. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Returning it is Moore. Broken tackle.
Wrap up.
Still moving. Following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. Fights loose. And he'll work this one out to about the 38. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. In motion goes the tight end. Throwing is Williams. Got a man, that's Leggett. 2nd catch of this AFC title game, but he's got a 1st down. To throw, it's Williams. He's going to air one out. And this one is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. They'll try to pick up the 1st with Eckler. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. It's a 1st down following a gain of 3. Off the play fake, it's Williams. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter. Welcome back to Toronto as we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter. Now a 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Williams. A throw left side taken in by Kmet. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 28. They'll fake the give. Now Williams rolling to his right. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. That one completes it again. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 15-yard line. To the air, Williams. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down. To throw, Williams. And it's caught. Touchdown. DJ Moore. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Mounties are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their fourth-quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing here, Purdy. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Operating from the gun. Purdy. Open man downfield is Reynolds. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. This one caught by Davis. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Purdy will look to throw again here. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he will throw this one out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because just as you...
Touchdown, Broncos. Jake Ferguson from 4 yards out. And the Broncos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. A drive that time of 6 plays. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Once more, here's Eckler. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. Eckler now between the tackles. Breaks a tackle. And he is going to have a first down here. And that should be the one that seals a victory. And they take a knee. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. They will take a knee here and cue the celebrations. They are off to the Super Bowl. And the crowd on its feet, and understandably so. They are Super Bowl bound after taking that knee.
How about the ability to celebrate not just winning a championship, but to do it with your fans on your home field? What a great collaboration for them all year long.
And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. And with this win and an AFC championship, they have reached the most hallowed ground in all of sports.
That means they are the best in their conference. What an incredible feeling for this team to go through the entire season and come out on top and now go to the Super Bowl for the right to be called world champion.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.